News Day continues here on One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. The camp of suspended Congressman Arnie Teves is looking to challenge his fresh 60-day suspension from Congress for his, quote, continued disorderly behavior and absence. Teves' legal counsel, Attorney Ferdinand Topacio, says his client's rights were violated. The lawyer stressed that Teves was not given due process and equal protection. Topacio also said that they might include Teves' first 60-day suspension in a potential legal battle. The Negros Oriental representative, alleged to have been the mastermind behind the Degamo murder, has refused to return to the Philippines, citing political persecution and threats to his life. And the police have formed a special investigation task group to probe the murder of Oriental Mindoro broadcaster Chris Bundokin in Calapan City. The broadcaster was shot dead by two men on a motorcycle early Wednesday morning. The PNP says that the Presidential Anti-Organized Crime Commission will also be assisting in the investigation. The Presidential Task Force on Media Security has since announced a 50,000 peso reward for any information on the killers of Bundokin. Senate Minority Leader Coco Pimentel has laid down his concerns on the proposed Maharlika Investment Fund bill. Pimentel told One Balita Pilipinas that the country has no surplus budget to add to the fund. The senator also pointed out that investors will benefit first as they stand to get first dibs on dividends before the Filipino public. The upper chamber had junked Pimentel's appeal to refer the MIF to another Senate committee for further scrutiny.
Let us say pagka kunyari sumama yung investment nila at bumagsak yan, nabawasan, o ano pampuno nila? Wala na. Magbigay ng land bank dyan, bigay ng development bank. Ang iba doon, utang din nila yun. I hope klaro sa ginawa ng majority kasi hindi na ako nakialam sa kanilang amendments kasi sabi ko, proyekto na ninyo yan.
More stories coming your way after this quick break. Stay with us here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Over 30,000 individuals were affected by Typhoon Betty. In its latest report, the NDRRMC that the most affected areas are the Cordillera region, the Ilocos region, Cagayan Valley, Central Luzon, Mimaropa, and Western Visayas. The government has since provided some 1.95 million pesos in assistance to affected residents. Still on the weather, Pag-asa has lifted all storm signal warnings as severe tropical storm Betty continues to weaken. The latest forecast track shows the center of the storm at 570 kilometers northeast of Itbayat, Batanes. It is packing winds of up to 125 kilometers per hour. Pag-asa says that Betty is expected to exit the Philippine area of responsibility this afternoon or evening. Metro Pacific Chairman Manny V. Pangilinan sat down on thought leaders with Kathy Yang where he discussed MPIC's plan to go private as well as the future goals of the conglomerate. MVP also shared his insights on the first year of the Marcos Jr. administration. Here's the report.
Metro Pacific Investments Corporation is eyeing to unlock its potential as a private company. MPIC is planning to delist from the stock exchange as First Pacific, GT Capital Holdings, and Japan's Mitsui have earlier announced a tender offer to buy a minority stake in the infrastructure conglomerate. The consortium is looking to buy out the minority shareholders, owning a combined 36.6% at 4 pesos and 63 centavos a share. The consortium says MPIC's delisting would be better aligned with their objective of investing in long-term infrastructure projects in the country. On Thought Leaders with Cathy Yang, MPIC Chairman Manny V. Pangilinan says they plan to maximize the value of the corporation as a private firm by listing their subsidiaries such as Maynilad.
It will be unlocked by way of listing the various subsidiaries. Maynilad is required under the its new franchise to list within 5 years, so I believe in 2026 they should be listed. We have to list. We will list the Tollways Group perhaps next year. So I think these are businesses that are focused on tollways as tollways, water as water.
Aside from infrastructure development, Pangilinan says the MVP Group is looking to concentrate on the food and logistics industries to provide the basic needs of Filipinos.
Food is an area where the country needs help in growing our food, and I think it's sad that we have to import increasingly food items. We're even looking at aquaculture now, and logistics. The logistics cost in this country is too expensive.
Pangilinan adds that the group's primary goals include both promoting sustainability and assisting people in enhancing their lives through financial and business investments. In terms of transportation, meanwhile, Pangilinan said that they are targeting a barrier-less tollway system in the country. Pangilinan says that having no barriers in toll booths will allow for an even smoother time in highways such as NLEX and SLEX.
We need to have the software platform to be able to tag you as you enter whichever tollways or toll booths, and to identify you where you exit and automatically calculate the fare.
Also on Thought Leaders, MVP shared his insights on the first year of the Marcos Jr. administration. Pangilinan says he is optimistic over the current course that the administration is taking, adding that Marcos's first year is a, quote, refreshing change from the previous administration.
We need to have the software platform to be able to tag you as you enter whichever tollways or toll booths, and to identify you where you exit and automatically calculate the fare.
Arian Kalumbiran, we are One News.
One News Now will be back with more stories at 5:30 p.m. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News.